my name is Atika Idrus.
Hi, I'm Fazila.
Hi, my name is Atika Ismadi.
Hi, I'm Nabila.
Senora Shamina binti Fauzi.
Hi, my name is Putri Syaira binti Putra Araminuddin.
Today I will talk about the topic which is unhealthy working environment. An unhealthy working environment is one that is characterized by effective or negative communication, unprofessional or dishonest behavior, punitive practice of policies, and strained relationship between employees and office leadership. Carpal tunnel syndrome is a pressure on your nerve and your wrist. It causes stinging, numbness, and pain on your hand and finger. You can often treat it yourself, but it can take months to get better. If you have this symptom, that means you are having a carpal tunnel syndrome. The symptoms such as an ache or pain in your fingers, hand or arm, numb hand, tingles or pin and needless, a weak tongue or difficulty gripping. This symptom often start slowly, come and go. They usually worse at night. If you have all the symptoms that I have told you just now, please quickly go and see doctor to get a treatment.
So what we can do to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome? I will explain to you 2 ways to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Firstly, place the employees' keyboards and screen at the appropriate height. Their hands must be bent 90 degrees while using the keyboard. Besides that, the mouse must be close with the keyboards with the same level so that easy for the employees to keep their position in the proper way. Therefore, the employer must provide suitable tables and seats for their staff. Secondly, taking a productive breaks from work throughout the day. This means that employees must take a short break and perform some simple hand exercise so that their hands do not become overworked from continuous typing. As example, you can shake your hand like this for about 1 minute to avoid cramp. However, there are a number of preventative measures that we can do to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome, such as use a correct posture and wear a wrist splint.
Next is non-ergonomic furniture. Non-ergonomic furniture is one which is not adjustable and remain in one position.
Without an ergonomic design workplace, it could be setting employee up for a myriad of physical ailments. There are several symptoms can cause this physical ailment, including back strain, stiff neck, headache, and migraine. Back strain happen because of nature of employee profession often determine their risk of suffering from painful back injuries. Some of the highest risk employees are those are sitting for many hours and their workstation are not set up properly. Stiff neck happen because of employee keep their neck in a rigid position for too long. They will be more likely suffer the consequences in their neck area. Last but not least, poor posture is a big factor in migraine and headache sufferer due to it causing active trigger point in neck and shoulder that refer directly to the head.
There is way to prevent this kind of problem, which is employer need to improve workplace. Improving the workplace through engineering control is the preferred control method for reducing risk. A systematic process for risk identification and reduction should be in place to ensure that physical changes to the workplace are made that reduce risk. Here are some steps to begin addressing ergonomic in a workplace. Examine injury and illness record to determine which job have a history of ergonomic problem. Second, talk with workers to identify specific tasks that contribute to pain and lost workday. Third, use employees' comment and recommendation to help formulate solution to the ergonomic problem that been discovered. Fourth, encourage workers to report any symptom that been listed down just now and establish a medical management system to detect problem early. Fifth, Establish policies encouraging use of equipment. 6. Implement program to educate employees and managers about ergonomic technique designed to prevent the problem. And lastly, develop an evaluation program to ensure that improvements are constantly made. Second things that employees can do to prevent this matter is by doing warm-up stretching. Not only that, employees should provide stretch break to all workers to make the prevention more effective. No matter how well a workstation is designed, problem may arise if attention is not paid to the way the work is done. Working at a computer often involves very few changes in body position. This lack of movement can lead to muscle pain and strain. It is recommended that a person break for 5 until 10 minutes for every hour spent at a workstation. If possible, it is ideal to stand up and walk for this time. Stretching is a vital part of a healthy fitness regimen. Pre-shift stretching and warm-up exercise reduce the risk of musculoskeletal injuries by reducing fatigue, improving muscular balance and posture, and improving muscle coordination.
A positive working environment is something that lightens the mood, helps people to concentrate better, and provides a good working approach for both employees and the employer. While environment is an important considering factor during job search, most of the top companies around the world are doing their best to create an office ambience which is full of light and encouraging vibes to assist employees put their best in whatever job they are assigned. Why it is important? First, to build team spirit among employees. Team spirit is the first and foremost thing to build among the members of a company, so the decision taken can be more balanced and also effective. Also, by creating groups of employees and giving the opportunity to everyone to become the leader one by one, this actually can build their confidence, relate more with their company, and feel a positive spirit among them.
Second, to providing an open working environment to enhance creativity. The office environment should be open and not closed in cubicles to look like a more refined space. Windows and blinds help the light come in to enhance the atmosphere and thus augment the creativity of everyone.
Lastly, to giving incentive and acknowledging for everyone. After the tasks are complete with full dedication by everyone, the head of the office should make sure that every employee get the incentives, and for those with less performance, they should be acknowledged and encouraged to work better.
As for recommendation, I would suggest the company select tools that are ergonomically designed for comfort to workers. Secondly, the company can avoid using vibrant color in office, for example red, orange and pink. They should wisely choose color in office more pastel who represent neutrality, peaceful and softness, so that the workers will be more productive in their work. Thirdly, the company should let the worker take a break in our work. For example, on this break, they can use it wisely by doing little stretching or doing something that can distract them from a work for a while, so they can avoid stressness.
In conclusion, the workplace environment is a significant aspect in discussing performance and health of human resources in an organization. An optimal workstation design is where the workplace environment supports the need of the workers and where the workers operate in conducive environment to the individual abilities. A negative work environment can lead to diminished performance and poor employee morale. Designing the workplace environment with a firm understanding of ergonomics and can produce huge benefit. The payoff comes in terms of reduced costs for compensation and insurance, increased productivity and enhance employee morale. Even more important, it can help employees to avoid injuries that cause pain and at the same time improve the health outcome.